Hey guys, Disorder Magic here, and I'm just thrilled to death to be making this damn video. But hopefully you can see things my way, and just the whole point of this video is how unbelievably stupid, unclear, and non-communicative Wizards of the Coast actually is. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I kind of follow MTG and Wizards a little bit closer than the average person, since my channel has over 10 million views. And every time they so much as blink, I have to make a video about it. So, like, every press release, every tweet, every Facebook post, everything, I read it. And I did not get out of anything in the last 2 months that they were making 2 games. So it is an absolute shock to me and multiple people from who I've talked to that Magic the Gathering Arena is not the name of the damn MMO, and that they're even making 2 games. I mean, it doesn't help when they tweet out crap like this. I mean, look at this. Magic the Gathering Arena. That digital game, not one of, that digital game that we are working on now has a real name, Magic the Gathering Arena. I saw this tweet and I'm like, okay, that's the name of the MMO. Got it. Once again, not one of, that game, as in there's only one. In fact, the actual announcement that people are linking to can be interpreted 2 different ways. They're about as clear as mud on this, and I'll show you why. Okay, it says that's bad, right? First, our first Wizards of the Coast designed game under this new umbrella is in development and underway. Now, that just means, okay, we're going to make games in the future. I mean, first doesn't imply 2 immediately concurrently. I'm afraid I have to be coy about this one as well, but I can tell you that we will be revealing much more about this digital game at HasCon September 8th through the 10th in Providence, Rhode Island. That reveal, I can now say, will include early demos of the game. Oh boy! I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. Then they go on to say, we have also partnered with Cryptic Studios, creators of games like City of Heroes and Neverwinter, to produce a Magic the Gathering massively multiplayer online game. Where the hell did they say we're switching topics and now not talking about the same game that we just were a second ago? I thought they meant we're partnering with Cryptic on this game that we are currently talking about. We are not shifting to a completely and utterly different topic. Cryptic's helping us make the game. I'm like, okay, that must have been that MMO that they've been announcing and talking about months before. I got it. Done. Nowhere did they make it clear that they're making 2 games. So, I mean, honestly, at this point, how many of you this is news to you? Or I should say prior to the announcement where, like, clearly what they released was not an MMO or an RPG. And then they even say at the end, something about, oh, we're discussing similar partnerships with digital studios and game creators, blah, 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 in the future. Okay, so, I mean, it all wraps together with what they said, this is our first game. Oh, but in the future, we're working with more people. It all just flows together. These 2 paragraphs make it sound like it's one damn game. You could see why somebody would get a little bit confused. Well, then you got news places like massivelyop.com, which had to update their own article, and even the update didn't make any damn sense, because even they didn't know what the hell was going on. And trust me, this isn't the only news site that had to revise their articles, because they were about as clear as I was on this. Cryptic's newly launched website confirms that this will be, in fact, an MMORPG. Cryptic Studios is developing a new free-to-play action MMORPG-based Magic the Gathering... based on Magic the Gathering, the acclaimed strategic card game. Now, see, that could be interpreted 2 different ways, obviously. What they said it actually is, and then, oh, it's just, Chandelar or whatever. And then they said, okay, the studio's site said it experienced stunning visuals and sound as we bring Magic to life, blah, blah, blah. It just sounds exactly like what they, released and previewed, except that they keep calling it an MMORPG. Yeah, MTG Arena, that would be a little bit of a stretch, so, yeah. By the way, I know Cryptic. I've played their games. I played Neverwinter for years. I'm hugely, noteworthy in that game, at least on my server. Actually, I was one of the more prominent members of DDO as well. So, get ready for the most cookie-cutter, safe, generic, microtransactioned-up MMORPG you've ever seen in your life that will not even use cards or even resemble anything Magic-like. I mean, go play Neverwinter. That's about as Dungeons & Dragons accurate as Monopoly. And nothing wrong with that, but it's a very safe, conservative, cookie-cutter, blah, non-innovative MMO. It's just World of Warcraft, basically. It's just like every generic cliche from every game ever thrown together for a safe, money-making, okay, mediocre game. So get ready for that to launch. That's whatever this unnamed project will be. But yeah, apparently Arena is a completely different thing. So from what I can gather, and I preface it with that because it's still not terribly clear, but from rumors from other people, the whole team led by Jeffrey Stiefel, and he's one of the people that they hired when they fired the other douchebag who made MTGO a pile of garbage. Slight oversimplification there, but that's the way most people are seeing it. His team of people from, and this is where it gets confusing, okay, Valve and Activision and Cryptic freaking Studios. Like, they literally listed that on his team. So I'm like, okay, they're just trumping it up. It's a bunch of managers and project people, art people, and whatever. And Cryptic's making the game. And there's only one game. I mean, like, everything they said implied that there was only one game. To this day, as of this moment, I haven't found one single statement from Wizards in an announcement or on social media stating, hey, FYI, we are making 2 different games. Like, nothing distinct. They just kind of maybe hinted at it and said vague things. So seriously, if you're going to blame me for not knowing that Arena wasn't supposed to be the MMO and being absolutely shocked that it's a card game, great. Blame Wizards. Not my fault. So anyway, what do I think of Arena? Unnecessary. They should have just updated some graphics and gameplay and redone part of their existing product. The hell's that thing called? Because there was like Duels of the Planeswalkers, but I thought that was just on the Xbox or something, and that was like different. But then it was just called Magic Duels after that. But I thought it was just a name change. But then I thought they moved platforms. I don't know, and I don't care. I played whatever the hell the last one was, and I was like, this sucks. It was probably the best way to learn to play Magic, I will say that. But I guess now they wanted, well, let's be honest, a Hearthstone clone. But since most of the customers are not ADD little 11-year-olds who want, glitter and sparks and dragons flying across the screen every 6 seconds, people are just like, this is annoying and unnecessary, and why did you kill off all the money I spent on Duels? Like, everybody was, like, distrustful. Like, you should have seen some of the comments. The moderators just seemed to give up at a certain point. They just couldn't stop that many. There wouldn't have even been a chat if they blocked everybody who, like, said, oh, thanks for ripping me off on Duels, taking all my money, and then inventing this. I'm sure you won't kill this product off in 2 years. Screw you. Not touching it. But I think just in a vacuum as a product, I'm like, all right, it's well made, it's well designed, it's all right. I also am in the vast majority of people who cannot stand the fact that the cards tap 10 degrees instead of 90. That is like, just, oh my God. You don't even have to be like an obsessed perfectionist. You just have to like have played Magic for a little while to know that that is not okay. Nothing is okay about that. You tap it, you turn it 90 degrees, and if you want to read it, you tilt your damn head. Welcome to Magic. Don't care about readability, I care about telling if the damn card is tapped or not. But obviously, this is not a released product. You can't nitpick like that. They're going to be gathering feedback during the beta, and they are obviously going to change it. But it looks well designed. I mean, I just don't like that all the crap that gets in the way and all the decisions and this and that. It doesn't seem very efficient. I mean, I think it's cool that you drop in a Planeswalker and they start like taunting your opponent by giving some little monologue, but sometimes I just want to play Magic as quickly as possible. And I know you're probably going to say, well, then go to MTGO. Well, regardless, I'm not going to buy my cards twice, anywhere, ever. Oh, did I say buy? I meant not buy or lease or loan or be entitled to anything. You're just handing Wizards money in exchange for not digital goods at all because you don't own them. Read the terms of service. Wizards can come pry my paper cards from my cold dead hands. But I will say that a lot of the stuff said in the Q&A session and some stuff said by like the developers and all that, it sounds like it's initially free to play. And it's kind of like Hearthstone. You could play Hearthstone 100% for free, never give them any money. But if you want to buy some boosters and actually get, the expansions and get the cards, you got to buy some boosters. So they said you'll get free boosters, you'll get free cards, but then you can also buy boosters. So it'll be like a hybrid between, well, I'd say between MTGO and Duels, but it pretty much just is Duels, but even more free stuff. You could earn like free coins and stuff to buy boosters and Duels, but it was like one hell of a grind. But then again, Wizards is all about money, so we'll see what this one actually turns out to be. They're being super tight-lipped about this. Now, the one thing that people didn't like, but I have to say this because everybody's like, this will eventually take over for MTGO. Like, even Travis Idiot Wu, I'm pretty sure that's his middle name, was like, yup, eventually in a couple years, this is taking over for MTGO. One, standard only. From what they've said, it only covers standard. So you, quote, bought the cards, And then when something cycles out, they're gone, as far as we know. I mean, that's not set in stone yet, but that seems to be what they're implying. They said, okay, standard, this is standard. We're going to follow around the planes and change the background, change the card sound effects, but it is standard. Now, they are going to have, like, draft and all that, but they didn't say crap about Commander. I think they even said that it won't have Commander. And second, they said, and people missed this apparently, you cannot currently, and they don't intend to let you trade cards at all with anybody. Think about that for a second. First of all, the game's an unplayable pile of crap then, because you would literally have to open like 1,000 boosters to get the cards that you want. But secondly, no trading, no economy, no prices, no value, nothing. There's no inter-person trading. That is straight from the developer. So unless he misspoke or I misinterpreted the question or what he said, that's what it is. So now let's go and revisit that question. Is it going to replace MTGO just because it's flashier and has dinosaur sound effects? You know, when it doesn't have any other format like Legacy, Vintage, Commander, or Modern, and also you can't trade your cards with anyone and everything you buy is literally just spent money going down the toilet, and then you probably lose all your cards when they cycle out of legality? Well, that sounds fantastic. Sign me up. That'll definitely replace MTGO. Are you insane? Why the hell would they replace MTGO, which is just straight money, with, oh, you can earn packs for free and kind of play for free? Why would they want that? Why would they want that to be a thing? They're attracting low-level noob players and stupid people and young kids with this arena. I mean, I'm probably not going to play it. I'll play it briefly, but that's about it. I mean, because if I want to just do whatever I want and simulate MTG play and stuff, I'll just jump on X-Mage. It's faster with all the sound effects and crap. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's more modern. It doesn't look like a reskinned version of Word 1997, which is what MTGO pretty much is. Oh, and hopefully this actually, like, works and, like, functions at a basic level. You know, like you could scroll through your cards without it freezing or timing out. But with my play experience and my play level, I guess you'd say, even with me never wanting to attend any kind of like pro level competitive tournament in my entire life, I still wouldn't really touch Arena or get that excited about it. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's just, it really, really seems like it's not for me and it's not targeted at me, but I don't know. They also didn't say anything about digital codes, but every other comment on YouTube and on the live stream was, they're like, you damn well you better give me a damn digital code for real. And there's no reason not to, because it forces people to support local gaming stores, or Walmart, I guess, or Barnes & Nobles, and it lets you participate locally and then get value online for free, which cost them nothing, because they had to pay to print the cards, but they didn't have to pay to, copy and paste the cards in the database. So they're not losing anything there, and hello, you can't trade them on the public market anyway because there isn't one. So yes, if you buy locally and put a code card in the packs and then you get one online, that would be brilliant, and the way they're describing it, it just has to be that way. It has to. If you can't trade cards and they still want you to build a competitive deck and verse other people and have a complete deck, either on launch day you have to immediately open like 3 boxes worth of cards, or you're going to have to like double up and just give people stuff for free that they already bought in real life. Because who the hell is going to buy a box in real life and then a box on Arena? I mean, I say that, but then that's exactly, literally what MTGO is, and people are that stupid apparently. Like most people, you'd think pick one or the other. That's not the case. This is not how it works. A lot of people will build their decks twice, buy all the cards twice, and open that many boosters twice. I don't get it. I never have, and I never will. I guess those people are just plain old-fashioned stupid. Now that said, X-Mage is a barely playable, exploitable pile of crap, so, maybe they want a good experience and they're willing to drop money on that. But if you guys saw the live stream and the gameplay demos and all that, and all the ridiculous forced happiness and pretend hype and horrible acting, pretending to be excited instead of just there for a paycheck, especially Jimmy Wong, because he will just shill for anything. Like, you hand him money, he'll promote your frickin' bar mitzvah. It doesn't matter. If you're not familiar with a lot of the stuff he said on Twitter, he's actually a gargantuan asshole. But his public image is much more important because he's basically just a professional pitchman. Now, that's all my opinion. Yours might differ. Honestly, don't care if it does. I know what he's about. So, yeah, I mean, it was cringy. It was faked. Nobody was having fun. Everybody was nervous. They're all terrible in front of the camera, which is very ironic because 2 of them were professional streamers. Well, professional. It's like, I'm a professional YouTuber. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I rented a U-Haul once. Now I'm a professional truck driver. Oh, every month I vacuum out my car down at the gas station. I'm a professional car detailer. I mean, it's right up there with like, I'm a professional Instagram model. If you say so, and I mean that literally, if you say you are, you pretty much are. But yeah, what do you think of this? Are you going to hold out for whatever the hell Cryptic is apparently making, I guess, which we have like no details on? And oh, FYI, don't hold your breath. I just saw Cryptic's hiring page. They almost haven't even started on the game yet, it would appear, based on who they still said they have to hire. They're like, we need a graphics programmer, we need a mid-level programmer, and we need an all-level management programmer. Well, who the hell's writing code? Oh my god. Like, they're still sketching crap on napkins or something, like for concept art or something, I think. Oh my god, we aren't going to see this for a year. But I'll play that. I mean, if it looks all right. I mean, I'm kind of MMO'd out, but, you know, it's Magic. I got to at least take a look at it. But yeah, give me your impressions of it. What do you think? I mean, the response was, I'd say 1/3 negative, 1/3 apathy, and 1/3 kind of excited, just from the quite literal thousands of comments I read. So kind of lukewarm, kind of nitpicky, but you know, it's something new. People hate change, whatever. You gotta wait for it to come out and then see what people say. So I think it'll be a lot more positive then. Either way, they're walking on the edge of a knife here, because it's like one little thing that's a little bit too pay to win, a little bit too microtransaction-y, and people are going to throw a damn fit. And people are already pissed that they killed off Duels, so they better take their whole damn card collection and move it, except I think the reason they haven't announced that they're doing that is because this is standard only, and they're just simply going to start with Ixalan, and that's that. So how could they take your cards with you if they're not from Ixalan? Think about that. I mean, there's a lot you can infer if you read between the lines. There's a lot more I could get into, but I don't know. This got conspiracy theory enough for now, so I'll save that for a future video. But yeah, let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next video.